Khloe Kardashian makeover secrets exposed. Was it surgery? Was it a BBL? Is it Ozempic? We got the answers here. But before we get into all of that, hello, my name is Sebastian, and oh girl, I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy bestie, you have found me. You guys, welcome back. If you are brand new here, the whole vibe feels like we're on a FaceTime call and we're having a big old slumber party, honey, for my very sparkly closet. Just a couple things I wanted to say. Thank you guys so much for tagging me in your YouTube recaps and showing me that I was in your top 3 or even your #1 YouTube channel watch this year. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. I am so grateful and thankful for it, and I truly don't take it for granted. So thank you all. And if you wanted me to see it, just tag me in your Instagram stories and I can see and repost it. So thank you all. Also, today's the last day for you guys to be able to donate to the toy drive. The Amazon wish list for the toys are in the description and in the comment section. Today is the last day, best friends. So if you wanted to get in a toy for the very beautiful, deserving kids in the shelters, make sure you click today. All right, best friends. So Khloe Kardashian, she has been a 180, 360 degree turn makeover, girl. I mean, she is like a legendary before and after. But I do gotta say this, best friend, as somebody who often promotes body positivity for others, it is very difficult for me to sit here and be honest or lie to you, right? For me, I hate being fat. I hate it. I don't like my body in that sense. I've always been fat my whole life. I've always gotten body shamed and fat, phobia and all, fat phobic people always making fun of my man boobs. And just since I was a kid, I've always been made fun of. And I've been on a diet since I was probably like 6 years old. Okay, girl? And I'm just learning to try and all that things that I celebrate others and I celebrate their body positivity and people who are my same weight or even bigger. I look at them and I see them as beautiful. But when it comes to me, I fucking hate what I see in the mirror. So I'm really trying to be a little bit better. So just wanted to say, I'm not promoting what she's doing or what she did, but I think it's very interesting to see how she got from before to after. And if the rumors of her going under the knife or injecting are true, okay? But in my opinion is you be who you want to be, girl, period.
When I was bigger, if they had Ozempic, I probably would have tried it because I tried any other thing. I tried any fad weight loss trend except for the real thing that actually works, and that's a lifestyle change. So I really want to encourage healthiness and not about the number on a scale. I just think people should be active. I don't really care what your size is, and you should just be healthy and stronger for yourself.
All right. So it starts off with a high protein fuel system. It says she follows a disciplined high protein diet, prioritizes whole foods, eats 6 small structured meals daily, and consistently eliminates unnecessary carbs and sugars. Says core food and that changed everything is lean chicken, fish, and eggs. Gallons of water, non-negotiable. Everyone always talks about drinking a gallon of water a day. Keeps the fat away, apparently, okay? Complex carbs and only after intense workouts, and 0 processed foods, sodas, sugary coffee. Okay, so yes, we all know this by now. Soda's bad, sugar bad, gallon of water. That is something that I always want to promote everywhere. Since I started drinking a gallon of water a day, I have noticed that my energy is better. I do sleep better and I don't get as bloated as I used to. So you will pee a lot, right? And some people say a gallon is too much and stuff, but I say just kind of do whatever makes you feel good. But in my opinion, for me, it works. Okay, the heavy lifting revolution says she trains 5 to 6 times weekly, focuses heavily on weighted squats, deadlifts, and full body strength circuits, treating the gym as a job.
It's 5:25 a.m. I have a 5:30 workout. I don't know why I do this, but I have such a busy day. I have to get True up for school, do carpool, then go to work, then do my carpool pickup. It was the only time I could work out. but 5:30 is abusive. 5:30 is not I could do 6. That 30 minutes makes a difference, but still no one wants to do 6. Anyways, whoever is struggling to work out, I'm there with you, but we're going to do it. Have a great day.
Okay. It says her non-negotiables are morning 6 a.m. gym sessions, no exceptions. Focus on lower body, leg day is crucial, and intensity, always training to failure. Okay. The gym is her therapy. She stopped fearing weights and realized that muscle building was the key to permanent fat loss. Now, I've always heard that lifting is a wonderful way to lose weight and to get fat off. A lot of people believe that cardio is, but I really have talked to many people and I've read that lifting is the way to go. Now, hydration protocol says she consumes nearly a gallon of water daily, tracking her intake rigorously. This hyperhydration is critical for digestion, nutrient absorption, and recovering from heavy lifts. Her fluid checklist goes as starts the day with lemon water, that's easy, carries a dedicated gallon jug everywhere, easy, hydrates constantly throughout the workout, and tracks water intake like a macro. Water is treated as the foundation of her lifestyle. So, yeah, like I said, I was gifted a huge Stanley of like 64 ounces. So 2 of those will come up with 2 a gallon, and I do try and get those 2 down. And like I said, it works for me. See what works for you. But I know a lot of people in my life who do not hydrate. One of the things that I love drinking is coconut water, and I love it. It has great electrolytes and it just hydrates you very well. So I do water and coconut water and the occasional small can of Coke. It just is what it is. Okay, so it says therapy investment. She does therapy twice weekly. Okay, EDMR for trauma, hypnotherapy for habits, and spends $100,000 on mental health a month or a year, doesn't say. Okay, so these are some of the mental breakthroughs that she's had. It says here that food was never the problem, that weight was protection, the trauma was stored in the body, and that revenge transformed to self-love. Okay. Therapy, I do believe, is incredibly beautiful. It's so not only beautiful, but it's so needed. And I applaud anybody who has therapy. Now, I just till recently have a health insurance, and that allows me to have therapy. I've never been able to have therapy before. I went through my brother's passing, to all of the things that I've been through without therapy. And I tell you that I'm so thankful and grateful to have access to a therapist, because it really truly has helped me tremendously. And I will never ever regret getting therapy and just allowing myself to heal, because oftentimes we think, oh, we can handle it on ourselves and we can do whatever, but it is very important for us to follow and talk to professionals. So I'm definitely 1000% on board with the therapy. It says recovery investment. She doesn't just rest. She gets deep tissue massages twice weekly, does infrared sauna daily, cold plunges 3 times weekly, and spends 2 hours daily on recovery. Okay. It also says here that recovery routine, it says 500 weekly on massages, $10,000 sauna installed at home, recovery coach on payroll, and sleep prioritizes over everything. Okay, so this is where we get kind of lost. I do not have 10,000 for all of that, crazy massages and stuff, but I do have a tub. And I do think that sometimes getting in that tub and having a little bit of me time is a very beautiful way of having self-care, putting on some candles. And even if you don't have a tub, this is the first time I have a tub. So just a beautiful shower, a beautiful shower with some candles, some music, I put a nice incense in the bathroom itself. Beautiful. You turn down the lights. It is a wonderful way for you to also relax. So if you don't have a tub, do it in the shower, girl. You know what I mean? The quit list, it says. She quit all sugary beverages, eliminated late night emotional eating, and created absolute boundaries around her time and energy. Says here that no sweet drinks, instant calories and sugar cut, no processed refined carbohydrates, zero late night snacking after 8 p.m., eliminating toxic environments and relationships. So that is something incredibly easy as well to follow. I think that, first of all, the no sugary drinks, that is definitely something that we can all do, right? Also, the zero late night, foods. I try to eat no later than 6:37 p.m. It works for me. I don't like going to bed full, and I don't like waking up, bloated or full. So I do eat a lot earlier. It's something I learned from my grandmother, and I just kind of always been that way. And luckily, my husband also likes that. And of course, eliminating people and toxic people in relationships is a very huge plus. You would be so surprised carrying toxic people in your life, what it does to you and how it could literally just keep bringing you down. So 1000% agree that shutting people out of your life that just bring you down is key for you to really be the best version of yourself. So these things I really could, get on board with. She has denied Ozempic. She has denied all these things. So we just gotta believe that this is real. But I think it all starts with inside and then it's outside. How you feel on the inside, I do think it's a reflection on how you look on the outside. If you're depressed, it often shows in your eating patterns and your, whatever you eat or you don't eat at all, So I do think that focusing on your mental health and surrounding yourself with positivity and cutting out people and foods that make you inflamed inside and cause inflammation, I think are very big keys. So what do you guys think? I mean, I just had a donut. Listen, it is a trial and error, honey. I just had a donut. I had a donut. I had a little Cinnabon cake. I had, what else did I have today? Girl, I've eaten horrible today. I had chocolate milk, but listen, there's always tomorrow. You know what I mean? Not everyone is picture perfect. We all go through shit, but I think it's beautiful to try and be the best version of yourself. So, what do you guys think? If you failed today, then you'll just start off tomorrow. It just is what it is. Don't be so hard on yourself, but give yourself a chance to be the best version of yourself. So I love you all. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye.